My wife and I started this ministry back in 2001. We had done some prison ministry for about 6-7 years before, and then we decided to make a more permanent presence in a neighborhood like this. And so in 2001 we started this place, and it was pretty amazing. It was a crack house, and it's been converted obviously into what it is today. And so it's crazy. We're here 6 days a week and with a variety of programs. In the early days, 2001, it was mostly just kids, doing the after-school program, maybe 1 week summer Bible camp. But then it grew, a couple days a week, 3 days a week, and then the summer camps went from 1 week to 8 weeks. This is always going to be our main hub. This is in the middle of the worst city in Alabama, according to Alabama.com, and we're in the worst neighborhood. So this is our home base. So the first thing we would do is really reinforce our existing building. Like I said, it was a former crack house. It's been around 60 years. It's been firebombed twice. And so what we want to do is really, kind of gird it up a little bit with some cinder block and so forth, make the kitchen more usable. We only have 2 toilets, for up to 200 people during the summer, so that doesn't really work too well. So we want to first do that. But again, we don't want to expand it too much. We would rather go into other neighborhoods, take those college interns that have learned and have kind of caught the vision, and go and affiliate with other locations, other churches and so forth, and send these summer camps into other places. And like this last summer, we did that in Chickasaw, where we didn't just want to do a summer camp, we also extended into an after-school program. Because a big component of our ministry is not to just do a hit and run kind of thing, but to get there and establish a presence. And so that's happened in Chickasaw, and we believe it's going to happen over in South Pritchard this coming summer. Share Christ's message of faith, love, and hope to the inner city, one person at a time, through word and deed, and in truth and in love. So in other words, no matter what our numbers are, no matter how many kids come to the camp or whatever, it's always, we have to look at that individual person and to see what their journey is, what their strengths are and weaknesses are. So it's and again, we're in the inner city, so it's, we're in the inner city, that makes sense. But it's not just like preaching the word. We have to live it out. We have to model it. And we have to, everybody's heard the gospel or whatever, but have they seen it? Probably not. And so what we try to do is let them see it themselves. And again, it's not about us. It's about, obviously, Christ working through us. And so and in truth, again, we don't just, hand them toys and say, go off and be free or whatever. We're at a point in the ministry where we can actually help model them with their behavior. Because a lot of their behaviors are pretty rough, and that's why the statistics are what they are here. And so what we try to do is as they call it, we handle them, because we try to tell them, you need to stop doing this and start doing that. And at the same time, you have to do it in love. You just can't come in here and start telling them, pull your pants up and be kind of a goof, because they won't listen to you. They'll turn you off. And so what we try to do is, once we've earned that spot where we can actually have something to say and they'll listen to us, it's a pretty special spot to be in, because a lot of them don't have that. And we try to again let God really come into their life that way, and that's our mission.
No matter how ugly the surroundings are, there's a light that's very bright here, and this community loves that light, and you feel the joy and the hope that the light brings, of course. So there's only one way to experience that, and that's only to come down and experience it on your own. And I've never felt, like me speaking for myself in my own experience, that there's only one other place that I felt the way I have here, where I felt accepted and I felt that love, and that's at Homeboy Industries. So you feel that, and it's a unique feeling that you won't get in a lot of places.